Welcome back to another entry of Diary of a Recovering Nihilist. And today, your girl going on vacation. I'm going on a cruise, y'all. I need it. It's hard working a job that you don't want to work. And I know that's like, first world problems. Everyone has that problem. I know at least 95% of the people in the world are doing things they don't actually want to do. I get that. But people don't really talk about how it's actually mentally draining, because it's just like, when you gotta get up out of your nice warm bed and then go to that job that you don't want to be at, get treated like garbage at that job, and then come home just to do it all over again. And then you also gotta do the other stuff, the stuff that keeps you alive. The stuff you can't not do, like eat and clean up and all that stuff. I don't want to do any of that stuff. If I'm doing something I don't want to do, when I get home, I just want to go to bed. But I still gotta go and live life. Basically, I just gotta keep living, and that's so much work. So I'm gonna take an escape from reality, Sometimes finding joy in the little things is actually finding a place to actually find joy. And I'm gonna take y'all with me. There's the boat. It's a pretty nice looking boat. Okay, from the last few clips you can see I'm officially on the boat. So I had to go do some boring stuff, find my muster station, which is basically if the ship decides to sink or catch on fire, I need to know where I go to get to my lifeboat. But let's be honest, if there is an actual emergency, I'm just getting on the first lifeboat that I see. I do not know. I'm just gonna be like, oh, hold on, let me just try to get to my muster station. No, move. I am getting on this boat. I do not care if this is not my boat. Somebody's gonna get on my boat. I'm gonna get on this boat. I had to. Taking off, leaving port. I didn't even know we left port. Normally they honk the horn and let us know that we're leaving. But this time they didn't tell us anything. They're just leaving, trying to set us up. Cause you gotta turn off your Wi-Fi when you're leaving port, because you are into international waters and you'll get charged with roaming fees. They tried to get us. They tried to trick us. Okay, so now I need to find my favorite spot on the boat, which is the front. I need to find a way to get here. And I always find a way, because there's always a way to get to the front of the boat, because that's the chillest spot to hang out, especially at night. You go look at the stars. It's actually really terrifying to go at night, especially if you're alone, but I do recommend it's a pretty cool spot to go to at night and in the daytime. It's just a chill place to hang out, so I'm gonna go find it. I will check back in a second. Found it. It didn't take long. I was on the top floor, but I was at the front, so I was able to just get all the way over here. Minus the people we just saw. Yeah, normally this spot is very secluded. But yeah, you're at the front of the ship. See? Look, I'm at the front. I made a video a while ago, it was 2-3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, where I made a video about a hot tub. They got a canopy over the hot tub, so I can't show the hot tub this time around. Yeah, I'm at the front of the boat. Okay, y'all, it's time for the MTV room tour with what that show was called, Cribs. I think that's what that show was called. Yep. Got a nice little hallway. And then this little door right here is the walk-in bathroom. We got a whole shower and everything, y'all. Yeah. My mom already did a little unpacking. Hey, there's me. Hi. Ooh, that was kind of a jump scare, to be honest. Out of the bathroom, we turn to the other side, and it's just a closet and some stuff. Yeah, just a closet, just more closets. And then we get to the bed. Now, this is supposed to be a twin bed.
they're gonna separate it, but they always do this every time. If it's like, I don't know why, but we got like some fancy little artwork. Of course, we're like in a, and then TV. Got some decorative towels. Okay, I have a bone to pick with these people, because they used to put these waters in the room, and it would be like a huge 1.5 liter of water, right? And it was $3.99 for 1.5 liter. Tell me why they gave us like these tiny little water bottles, and it's $4.50. They done lost their ever-loving minds with that. There ain't no way. And then mirror, also outfit check. Hold on, let me give you the whole effect of the fit, because this isn't, the jacket's not a part of the fit, okay? The jacket is because I got cold, and it's cold, and we're going through a cold front right now. But this is the fit. Oh wait, no, that's not aesthetic. This is aesthetic. Nah, but yeah. And then I got a little stool. And then that's it. That's the room tour. It's just one box. It's one box. But you know, in New York, this would cost like what? $3,000 a month? Because you got your own bathroom. That's why it would cost so much in New York. So yeah. Okay, I have beef with this particular dessert because they call it a cake. I'm gonna show you why I have an issue with it, because I'm gonna scoop it. Is that? Oh, it looks. This is probably the most cake-like I've ever gotten. Normally, it's just straight up pudding, but like, oh, it's trying to prove me wrong today. That's crazy. I'm gonna. Hopefully, you can change my mind on the taste. Nope, still tastes like pudding. Not the crew setting the mood with the lights. Look, they got these blue lights. Yeah. And also, the void. Yeah. It's interesting how, like, the ocean is only blue because it's refracting off of the sunlight or something like that. I don't know. I was trying to sound smart, but I gave up halfway through. I know there is the science behind it, like it's technically water is clear, but it's denser than air, so that's why we can see the water compared to seeing air. But at nighttime, since there's no sunlight, you can't see anything, that's why it's dark. It's kind of terrifying. It looks like we're just floating in nothing. It used to freak me out when I was a kid. I feel like we were just in the abyss. But you can kind of see the light pollution from inland. All the light pollution. Yeah, but I'm trying to get to a club so I can see like karaoke. I might do karaoke, but I might not. Sometimes I just like being a spectator, you know? And I'm trying to figure out a way to get to the spot without having to go up and down and around, because like every time I walk in this place you gotta go up and then across and then down just to get to a space, and it's just like it's so tedious, and I forgot how annoying that is on cruise ships. Yeah, there's no other way. You have to go up and down and around. I found karaoke. Okay, so it's the next day. I didn't record anything else after that because I got into the nightlife activities, but I went to the Welcome Aboard show after karaoke, and then I went to the club. I met up with a few new people, and I had a great time. I hung out with them the rest of the night, but yeah. Like I was saying, went to the club and met new people and hung out with them for the rest of the night. But today, we're in the Bahamas at Carnival's private island and Celebration Key. So we're gonna walk around for a little bit, maybe dip my toes in the water, and then I'm getting back on the boat. Look at the water. It's so blue. I'm serious. Look how clear the water is. It's like transparent. It's like glass. Oh, it's so beautiful. Instead of walking through the beach shop. They got cookies and cream rum cake. They got coffee rum cake. Oh wait, that's not coffee. They got red velvet. They got confetti or birthday cake. It is. It's supposed to rain, so that's why the sun ain't out. Ah, I can't get a view of the boat. Bye bye, Celebration Key. There's the boat. There's our home for 2 more days. I always like going backwards on go karts. It's an equilibrium thing, I guess. Okay, it's late in the day. I had to change the fit because it was too cold outside. To wear these pants. I got these pants from Ross. These are men's pants, but I make them work because clothes have no gender. Okay, clothes have no gender. I can wear what I want when I want, however I want. Anyway, I'm being with some people that I met last night, and I'm gonna hang out with them for a bit before dinner. I'm a terrible vlogger, I'm starting to realize. I never show any cool, interesting videos, but it's just like, cause it's hard, because I don't want to invade people's privacy, so I try not to like record other people too often, but at the same time, I just, I'm not interesting if I don't show like cool B-roll, so I'm gonna try to slide in some cool B-roll in between the stuff.
Grateful. Humpty Dumpty. Number 10, who is the main mascot of McDonald's?
Okay, so I was dressed up for formal night. I'm still dressed for formal night, but I'm dressed for formal night, but it's cold, like it's really cold, so I'm putting on this jacket. It's not formal. I don't have any formal jackets that look great, so casual it is, but I'm gonna go see a show, and then I'm probably gonna go hang out for a little bit around the boat. Then I'm gonna go to the club tonight. Might get some clips of that. If I do, you'll see it.
Okay, so it's the last day of the cruise. It's a fun day at sea. So let's get up and go have fun at sea. Okay, now I'm presentable. I could not film myself while I just got out of bed. That's not my ministry. So I'm gonna get ready to go to eat breakfast. But I just wanted to talk to something a little bit, because I think I'm starting to become better as a person. I've gotten opportunities on this trip to do things that I would have done in the past, but I didn't do them. I broke patterns, which is a good thing, and I'm being rewarded for it immensely. And that's kind of amazing. And yeah. Also, side note, if you live in America, you know exactly what's going on right now. Well, if you live in the United States, you know exactly what's going on right now. We have a huge cold front coming through, and now round 2 of cold fronts coming through. And I'm smack dab in the middle of it. I thought I was gonna avoid the Bahamas. I was wrong. It's so cold outside. I can't go to the pool. It's too cold. I'm anemic. I can't. I think I would literally die getting out of that pool water or getting out of the hot tub and trying to get back to my room, because it's literally that cold. Like, the highest it's gonna be today is 57 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, if y'all do Celsius, you're gonna have to convert it. That's just too much for my pay grade. That's too much for my pay grade. Maybe in the future, I'll look up the temperature before I say it, so then I can make you guys feel included too. Also, I found out that there's a tradition on cruise ships, as long as I've been cruising, I've been cruising almost my entire life, and I didn't know this, but people had little duckies. So I went out with some people that I met on the boat, my cruise friends, and I found little duckies. I found a little ducky. The other 2 people, they found mostly mushrooms, like little tiny little mushrooms, which they say is a thing too, where you just like leave like little tiny trinkets around the boat and for people to find. And I thought that was so cute. I think the next time I go on a cruise, I'm gonna try it because I like this idea. It's a ducky. I found a little ducky and they put a little magnet on it, and so they can like put it on one of the metal pieces and it'll stay. Cause like the duckies are not really like, you know, they're little ducks. There's nowhere to like hide them in places where like people won't look, where they won't fall. So like it's kind of big brain that they put a magnet on it. But like I'm gonna go head out. I'll see you guys in a bit. Don't be fooled by the sun. It is so cold. Earlier I could literally see my breath, but it is pretty out. Not a cloud in the sky. I might be able to see the stars tonight. I think you'll need to see this perspective. It's hard to show it, but literally the boat is rocking back and forth, forwards and backwards. The waves are really high. It's insane.
Well, it's the next day. Sorry for being late, but the cruise got on top of me, so I'm going to end the vlog here. Entry over. Bye!